And welcome everyone, thank you very much for joining me today on my latest episode on LFC Daily News on my channel. If you're new around here and you want to keep up to date on all Liverpool related content, pre-match, post-match, and just a channel where every single Liverpool fan can interact and get involved in the comment section below, speak to your fellow Reds, and yeah, it'd be amazing if you could join the family, the ever-growing fan channel on I love every single one of yous, and I really do appreciate all your support. You're the reason I do all the content. But yeah, let's get stuck into it. As you can probably see from the thumbnail, I've got big news in terms of the allocation of Liverpool's Champions League tickets. There's been a big hoo-ha in terms of obviously UEFA getting allocated a certain amount. I will talk a bit about that as well. It's very interesting. It's really a shame that to see fans, especially season ticket holders or anyone trying to get tickets, it's common occurrence, not just Liverpool but clubs around the country, the season ticket allocation and trying to get the real fans in the stadium for the price of it. It's ridiculous, but mainly the allocation troubles, and I've got the troubles in which have stemmed over the last couple of days and have come to fruition in terms of UEFA. I've got that. Doucoure, obviously, he's spoken out about his desire, really, obviously the Watford central midfielder, absolute powerhouse. I've got a little story on him. Liverpool's supposedly interest in Timo Werner, with the latest developments on that. That's coming from the Liverpool Echo, and really the story which we'll start on today is obviously James Milner's talked a little bit about Robinson and the progression in which he showed, obviously by the Scottish international. But obviously James Milner's obviously spoke a little bit about his fellow teammate. I go on to I get the best bits, but as always, everyone, if you're new around here, I'll leave all the stories in the descriptions as well. So if you just want to go and check it out after the video as well. So yeah, get reading. Basically, this is James Milner on Robinson. I don't think he needs a lot of advice. He has played the position a lot longer than my one seasons there. But yes, it's my job as an elder statesman to speak to the younger guys. He is still young and learning. Coming to a club like Liverpool can sometimes be a big change and overwhelming. But he has come in and done a great job. He had done a lot of bit of time working on his defensive abilities in our system. He and Alberto are pushing each other from the get-go, which is absolutely fantastic to see. Robbo has been brilliant. I'll help where I can, but he's a good player and he has shown that going forward and defensively as well. Sometimes you just see him going forward, but he does some great work defensively as well. He's a great lad and to have around the dressing room. He is similar to how he plays on the pitch. A bubbly character, and we love that as a group. It's fantastic. The rest of that interview is in the description as well, but I just thought I'd bring it to you. Quality interview from obviously Millie. But yeah, you're seeing from the character in which Andrew Robinson has as well. And if you haven't seen it, I think Robbo sent a fan of Liverpool a Bobby Firmino shirt. He wrote to him and he said, right, I know you don't want a left back shirt, so is Bobby Firmino shirt, but seems to be an absolute top fella and a real quality left back. £8 million, an absolute steal from Jurgen Klopp. And if there's any players in this squad that just highlight really the good purchases of Jurgen Klopp, just look at it. Everyone was questioning Jurgen Klopp from outside and even inside on the fan base as well. Oh, Robinson's going to be terrible. He's come from a defensively terrible whole team, but tell you what, Jurgen Klopp has got an absolute diamond there. But yeah, let's go on to obviously the Manchester City Liverpool Champions League ticket debacle. This is a mad one, so bear with me anyway. Loyal Liverpool fans to miss out as UEFA takes seats for Manchester City clash. Hundreds of Anfield regulars have missed out on tickets for the Champions League quarter-finals first leg with Manchester City. Next week's eagerly anticipated showdown with Pep Guardiola's side obviously quickly sold out, and amongst those left crestfallen obviously were Liverpool fans who were season ticket holders and who have all attended all 4 previous European home games this season. The issue stems from the fact UEFA's allocation has increased for this game, and there has also been greater demand for the club's priority rights holders, meaning there were fewer seats available for season ticket holders and members. Liverpool are contractually obliged to set aside a certain number of tickets for UEFA and its partners, and that figure goes up round by round. Previously this season, UEFA haven't used the full allocated tickets, which has enabled the Reds to sell the returns. However, such is the interest in your Premier League clash at this time, UEFA have taken the maximum amount, which the Echo understands to be around 2,500 tickets. Obviously, Liverpool had no other option but to respect the agreement with priority rights holders, with the date setting back to when obviously the 2 Cowboys owners, Tom Hicks and George Gillette, bought the club in 2007. So it's an absolute shambles if you really ask me. I know, but nothing really Liverpool can do, or FSG. FSG have looked into the situation by all accounts from this story, and there's nothing really they can do. It's contractually binding and legally binding on behalf of UEFA, and they can do that, which is a shame. I'm not saying every single UEFA member or whatnot is not a Liverpool fan, but it would have been great really to see a lot more Liverpool fans really travelling in. But it's typical. It's absolutely typical. It's common, really common occurrence of UEFA and all classic UEFA trick anyway. So yeah, I'll leave the rest of that story down in the description as well. Quickly going on to the Timo Werner news. I didn't really want to talk on. I think it broke about a couple of days ago. It's been a story that's been going on for quite a while. Now, obviously, the German striker ripping it up in the Bundesliga. German national team member, but obviously a teammate of Naby's. But apparently Liverpool, it was quoted back a couple of weeks ago, Liverpool apparently showing interest in the German. But as the Liverpool Echo understands today, Liverpool really don't want to pursue this deal, and really Jurgen Klopp would like to very much push Ryan Brewster higher up into obviously first team contention, which is great to see. If that's the case, really, Ryan obviously he showed for England. He's got a fantastic future at Liverpool Football Club. But if we're bringing in players, I know Werner's an absolute quality player, but I'd much rather see Jurgen nurture and bring up a potential world-class striker in Ryan Brewster. He's got all the attributes to become an absolute big name at Liverpool Football Club, and we've already seen that this season with England, and hopefully next season he does get a chance. So let me know your thoughts on that. Would you very much be committed to giving Ryan Brewster a more of an opportunity if it didn't mean obviously we're going for Timo Werner? Some of you, and especially me, we have talked about on this channel Liverpool needing really another striker really. But let me know. That's what I'm asking you. Get involved in that story as well. And to conclude really, everyone, on the Watford midfielder, he has spoken out about his desire this week. Abdoulaye Doucoure, obviously the central midfielder, he scored 7 goals for Watford in a season which they have struggled. But if you ask any fan that's watched Watford this season, he has been the absolute standout man from every single. He's a powerhouse. Right, let's get the story up. But he's talked obviously in France this week. I'll get his quotes up today. Reporters asked him, would you like to join a Premier League side? And he said, Liverpool is a club that needs no introduction. It was I was impatient to play there at Anfield. I wanted to feel the atmosphere. For me, it would be a dream to play in a club like this. But let me know your thoughts. It was only a little quote there anyway. But for me personally, if we didn't pay over the odds for him, he's a midfielder in which I'd really, really like. Because if you've not seen the lad play, or go and watch him this season, watch his highlights from this season. Because for me, he's been the absolute standout in that Watford team. And if you could get him for maybe about 10 to 20 million, I feel personally it'd be a quality addition to the club's first team. But yeah, thank you very much everyone. Really do appreciate every single one of you for tuning in. Apologies, it's a bit of a long one, but I wanted to get all the stories into you as they happen anyway. But get involved in all the stories today and I will reply to you. But if you like this video, leave a like. It goes an absolute long way. And you're absolute legends. Enjoy the sunshine, everyone. I think in England we are getting some sunshine at long last. Yes. But yeah, fellow Redmen and everyone around the world, have a quality day. I love you to leave you, fellow Redmen. You'll never walk alone. Ta-da.